Hello Taurus, thanks for coming to your January chakra healing session. I'm Ajwa. It's nice to have you back one more time. You already know I'll be pulling the 7 cards representing the 7 main chakra energy centers in your body. It's all intended to find out what's wrong, what you're doing that's causing any misalignment and any hindrance to you being in balance and ascending, or you becoming aware of the issues, that you need to focus on that may be causing a hindrance for you to go through some sort of initiation or ascending, stages and different things that has to go on, which is all connected to the chakras and the dimensions, okay? Because it's all connected to the dimensions. So at this moment, I have been pre-shuffling already anyway. So at this moment, I'm just going to call on the Divine Presence, Creator of all things, our spiritual Mother and Father, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Spirits of Water, Fire, Earth and Air, our own higher selves, to use me as a channel to pass on the healing information that you need to know. Okay, at this moment, my Taurus. Okay, so there we go. Once we're done with the healing session of the the chakras, we're gonna call the archangels for more advice, and then we'll do a challenge session in the end. Okay, my Taurus. Okay, so let's see what you have going on in your chakras that is emanating into the physical that you need to focus and work on. Okay, so in your foundation, my Taurus, you have King of Coins. In your second chakra, you have Judgments. In your third chakra, you have the Empress. In your fourth chakra, you have the 7 of Cups. In the fifth chakra, you have 5 of Cups. In your sixth, you have 9 of Cups. In your seventh, you have the Hermit. Okay, so right off, Taurus, the King of Coins in your foundation is beautiful. It is you feeling like you have no financial worries. Look at how this king is sitting down. He's not thinking about how he's going to pay his bills. He's okay. His food, clothing, and shelter is taken care of, and he has abundance of it, okay? He's in charge of this aspect of his life, which is beautiful for Taurus, because Taurus need to have the financial stability going on. That was my cat trying to push down a pillow. Oh, dexterous. Anyway, sorry about that, Taurus. Anyway, so that's a beautiful placement. I love it. Now you have the Judgment in your sacral chakra, which is really tricky because you're going through some sort of judgmental stage in your life. You're either judging yourself or other people are judging you, the way you enjoy yourself and have fun, and how you're seeing things, things that you're passionate about. You're kind of rethinking things and going through a stage where you're going through a judgment process. It's like you're judging things. Is something like, okay, all this stuff that I did, or this money that I spent doing this and that, was it good for me? Some of you are probably paying some debt, just things that you owe, you're trying to take care of, and if it is owed to you, it's coming to you, and it's like if you've hurt someone, you are rethinking all these things, or just how you view your life and what you feel that brings you joy, you're questioning these things, you know, that the object of your desires, you're scrutinizing it, you're actually breaking it apart and like, okay, maybe you liked arts, you desire to be an artist, for instance. You are sitting there like, okay, if I do the arts, all these artistic projects, what am I gonna gain from it, or what did I do, or what must be done? Did I, you know, do something that was not right? Did I paint? I don't know, you know, I'm just trying to figure out what you are being judgmental about and try to bring it into the simplest way that I can actually put it. You know, if it is about sexuality, you're probably sitting there judging yourself about maybe how many sexual partners you had, or, you know, your sexual experience, how it's going and what you did and all this stuff. Okay, so I think that in all stages in life, we all have to go through some sort of ending process where we reevaluate where we've been and what we're doing. And so long as it's not a harsh judgment on ourselves, and it's us facing the truth and we figuring out what we need to do so we can come to an end and grow from it, I think that it's a process that is beyond anything that we can do. Is just we have to leave the soul to do its thing and to process this information, and we release it and move on to the next stage, okay, of our journey and the study that we're trying to do. You know, because looking at the third chakra, which is all about what your willpower to live your purpose and go out there and do what you need to do, you have the Empress. The Empress is a very powerful energy of you feeling wealth and opulence. Okay, you are feeling really good, okay, nurturing feeling and mother energy. You're giving, you're giving, you are nice, you are open-hearted, you know, you are a happy person. Okay, you got all your money together, you got all this stuff together, and you know that is the energy that you want to embody. You feel confident in this energy. It is bringing you a sense of courage. Okay, this is what you willed into, the energy that you willed into your existence. And I can see that because you have King of Coins in the foundation, so you have no problem, you know, embodying this Empress energy. You know, for some of you, maybe that you're thinking about having kids, you know, you're well off enough to go after it and to take care of that, if that's what's going on. Because the Empress is also concerning pregnancies in certain cases, and you just, you know, being that down-to-earth person, and that's the energy that, you know, it's the purpose that is emerging. I think the Empress also belongs to you, Taurus. The Empress is the Taurus card, and so you becoming this energy, you embodying this all wealth, beauty, you know, very earthbound, grounding energy. It's beautiful for you because you are functioning in your highest, you know, purpose or potential as a human, physical human being. Okay, so that is beautiful. I love it. I don't see anything wrong with that. The only thing that I see here in your heart space, you have some indecision going on. You have so many options when it comes to matters of the heart. It could be maybe love interests that are coming to you that you don't know which one to pick. You are in your head about all of these decisions that you are trying to make concerning, you know, things that matter to you, that you love, and, you know, you just have a lot of options here, and your heart is like all over the place. You're in your head about the stuff. So I feel like it's not a good placement, because you need to focus on your heart and listen to your heart and what your heart wants you to do by meditating and putting a lot of energy into the heart space. Open your eyes, your third eyes, to see what the heart is trying to tell you. Visualize the green color. Visualize the green color, and when you start breathing, breathe into the heart space and see what thoughts come to you. Okay, so that it can help you to come to a better understanding of connecting, you know, making decisions from the heart space rather from the mind and all that stuff. And if you're going to bring all that into, you know, like your thought process, what your mind is telling you to do, they have to make sense with what your heart wants, okay? So that this decision making would become easier on you rather than torture you, you know, or cause any instability, okay, in your feelings. So at this moment, work with the heart space and do what I've asked you to do. Keep an emerald on you, you know, and stuff like that to help hone in that heart energy, okay? You can keep a pink, what's this name? I forgot the name, but it's other stones that I was trying to remember. So let's move on from there. Eat your green fruits and vegetables too. That will also help. Go out in nature and breathe. Like I said, breathe really deeply into your heart space. Don't think that breathing doesn't do anything. For me, sometimes I don't even have to chant. By me breathing already automatically takes me to my spiritual space. I start, you know, my energy rises. I can feel the whole heat going through my body just by breathing properly. So you need to breathe, you know, learn the other process of breathing that you need to learn for your spiritual growth, okay? Looking at your fifth chakra, you have the Five of Cups. It's the Five of Cups is a feeling of disappointment, okay, going on here. Is it connected to the decision that you're not able to make? Or did you make the wrong decision that has caused you some disappointment? Or this is causing an imbalance because in your appearance and in you speaking your truth and what you believe in and all this stuff, which is your fifth chakra, you are expressing loss and showing disappointment. Okay. But you have all these great things going on here in your base, in your third chakra and all this stuff. So you expressing yourself like you're going through disappointments of some sort concerning, you know, things that you desire, okay, and stuff like that, or you know, a love interest or something that you were emotionally invested in and it's not going the way you want it, and you're focusing on what you've lost. It's not a good, you know, appearance for you. So you need to work with your throat chakra and stop speaking negative things into your life. Whatever is going on that didn't work out, that's why all 5 cups are not down there. So you need to focus on what is left and focus on using all these beautiful energies that you have and use it to fix this situation. You know, you are matured, you have great matured energy going on here, okay? So the heart issue, the emotional situation can, you know, be solved here, you know, because when I look at the 6th chakra, you have the 9 of Cups there. The 9 of Cups is a card of contentment, a card of wishes being granted and stuff like that. And that's what you've manifested. You've manifested these beautiful energies into your life. So why do you want to speak of disappointment? Why do you want to put any energy of you know, of negative feelings, of things that are so trivial to the main and bigger picture? It makes no sense here. Okay, so you need to get your mind from this negative thought process that you got going on, because you're manifesting and receiving the wishes that, you know, are being granted to you. Your own spirit is working on this. So this is a very beautiful energy, and this 5th chakra and heart space indecision is really causing an imbalance for you here. It is not lining up. It is not making sense. So you need to be honest with yourself. Speak the truth to yourself so you can make the right decision. Looking at your 7th chakra, you have the Hermit there. You've gone into a Hermit mode in your spiritual gateway. That's a good card, because when you go into the Hermit mode, you allow yourself to listen to the guidance of the spirit. And I love that, because you have an extreme situation here. You are going into, you know, you have your finances met, you know, your physical life here is not going through any harsh situation. So you need to focus on what's going on in the spirit, you know, to gain more information when it comes to this matters of the heart and the indecision that you're feeling and disappointments, so that it can be worked through. Okay, so I like the hermit for this situation. Listen to what is going on, do some fasting during this time, and write things down so you don't forget all these informations and impressions. Some things are not going to come to you in words. It's about how you feel during this period. Write how you feel. Okay, look at what is going on in your body. Are you experiencing back pain? Are you experiencing neck pain? What part of your body is experiencing what pain? Write all that down, because they are all connected to the chakras, and they all have messages and telling you what you need to pay attention to help you to come out of whatever also. So that's it here for you, Taurus. You know, keeping the blue turquoise on you. Say less, don't talk. Write things down so that you can face the truth, you know, and make the right decisions. Don't say any negative things. Talk less, like I said. Keep a turquoise on you to help you, you know, with this throat chakra issue. Okay. And for the sixth chakra, keep it up. The contentment energy is very good for this. All of your energy. Okay, so you're feeling grateful, you've gotten your wish, you know, fulfilled. At this moment, we're going to call on the archangels to give us any further advice on this situation for you, my Taurus. Alright, my archangels, I call on you to give me 3 cards to advise the Taurus on what they need to do in this situation for their overall healing. Okay. Okay. One more card for them, please. Taurus Collective. Taurus that are watching me at this moment. Okay. 2 more cards. Okay. So the archangels gave me 4 cards. You have the life review, courage, comfort, and all is well. So since there are 4 cards, we have to read them quickly so we can move on here with the channeling session. So let's get the first one is all is well by Archangel Jeremiah. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings you will soon understand. Sometimes what appears to be a problem is actually an answered prayer in disguise. When we ask for help, heaven may dismantle the old to make room for the new. During this time of change, practice relaxation methods such as yoga, deep breathing, exercise, and meditation. Ask me to make your transition smooth and harmonious for everyone involved, and know that this change is for the better. So all is well. Okay, so whatever is changing, I think is connected to this judgment here also. Okay, and you going through that process is bringing an end to the way you know feel about things, you know, your notions about pleasure and passion and, you know, all the stuff in life. I also feel like it touches some of this indecision also. See, because you're finding it hard to decide or come to a conclusion about something. They're trying to tell you that all is well. It's all part of the process here. Okay, so you just have to kind of go through it, right? To see what is really going on. Alright, so let's go to the next card here, which would probably be comfort or courage, whichever one I come to. So comfort says, I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Even the strongest person experiences upsetting situations, and there's no shame in taking time to heal your heart. This is a good time for quiet reflection upon your true feelings. Write them down in the private journal. Didn't I say that? Write the things down. That's good. That's really good. You really need to write it down because you got 2 confirmations now. Write them down in the private journal and then call upon me to bring comfort to your heart and mind. I can help you sleep better at night and put your mind at ease. So with you writing things down, before you write it down, you call on Archangel Israel, you pray to him. Is it a him or a her? Okay. And then they can help you to figure things out quicker, right? So that's it for the comfort. And then everything will go into the direction that it's meant to go to, you know. Just inviting the angel into your private writing section will help a lot. And then the next card that we have is courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Oh, I see. This is a situation you need to act upon your conviction even if others disagree. I'm protecting you from harm and guiding you to a loving warrior of light. As you stand up for your beliefs, you are what? A role model for others. This is an important form of spiritual teaching in which your example gives others courage to also stand up for their own principles. Wow. I don't know what to say. Well, let's move on to the next card, which will be life review. Okay, so take inventory of your life and resolve to change and heal anything that's unbalanced. It takes courage to look at your life, yet if done with compassion and a sense of humor, you grow and learn from a life review. I'll help you take stock of where you've been. We'll look at what you've learned and how these lessons are a valuable asset for today and tomorrow. We'll also notice life patterns that aren't serving your highest good, and we'll take steps to release those patterns. So I think that the life review is connected to the judgment there, you know, because when you're going through the judgment process, it's like a life review sort of. So the Archangel Jeremiah says that you should invite him into this so that you can get to the bottom of all that's going on, right? And figure it all out and don't repeat certain mistakes that you may have done in these things that you are inquiring about, okay? So my Taurus, so you just need to work on what? Your heart space and then the 5th chakra here, okay? And do the projects that the angels are telling you to do, the writing things down, going through, you know, utilizing the hermit mode to really get to the bottom of things so you don't repeat things that don't serve you, you know. That's why you are going through that judgment phase right there with your passions and desires for life. Okay, so at this moment I'm just gonna channel in the ancestors or the spirit guides or whatever entity that decides to come through to pass on any information that they may have for you, my Taurus. So let's do that and then we'll be done for this month. Okay. Mighty ancestors, spirit guides, I call on you to use me as the medium to channel any other personal information that you may have for the Taurus that are watching me at this moment. Okay, so as I'm breathing, the first thing that I hear is your crowns. Those of you Taurus that are watching me, your crown chakras are opening up. So pay attention to the messages that are coming in. Makes sense to me. You have the hermits there. Just if it's not opening, it is pushing it to open so that you can actually utilizing that crown. That's beautiful. This is funny, but I hear even the slow tortoise, like, you know what, a tortoise. I don't know how you guys pronounce it here. I'm African, so I have my own pronunciation. Tortoise. That's how I pronounce it. Okay, the slowest tortoise that crawls, you know, gets to their destination. Okay, so that's it. You know, no matter how slow you're moving, it you would reach where you want to reach. I guess that's the message there. Okay, so I clearly saw some of you wanting to say, you know, wanting to explain yourself to people that don't understand you. You know, don't do that. The spirit says never about other people understanding. Okay, I heard that be bold now that you are your own boss. I guess some of you own your own business. No need to be childlike. Stand in your maturity in your own truth. I hear all that. Any other messages for the Taurus from the ancestors? I hear music playing like a double Dutch bus and kids playing double Dutch skipping rope. Let me try to connect what this means. So some of you used to do that as kids and it brings you joy. And you think about that a lot. You miss the memories connected to that time in your life. You're overwhelmed with your daily activities. And you need an escape. Okay. Any last words for the Taurus? Okay, so I hear that you overcome all challenges that has to do with the practicality of things. And it's now time for you to hone in into your intuitive aspect of yourself. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna close out for you guys because it's been a minute here and your girl is getting tired. So I love you all, Taurus. Thank you. I'll see you in February.